Everybody's talking about potential vehicle tax, which is not on the county council agenda for this week,
No.
but it is still being discussed and people are still getting input on it and they're talking to constituents and all. Explain to people what we are talking about, because there's so many different things that don't seem to line up with reality.
Well, today is June the 17th. It is approximately 1:15. And what they're talking about primarily right now is tomorrow night is the third reading on the budget. And the way the general consensus is on the budget right now is it will not include a tax increase. There is no tax increase in the budget coming up tomorrow night. So, transitioning to the car tax, car fee, and it would be a fee. And that will require 3 readings by county council. None of those readings have been held. And what council is trying to do is gauge public opinion as to what the feeling is. Mr. Dunn had a town hall meeting last week. I think he had 3 people show up at the town hall meeting. And I know that several of the other council members want to hold town hall meetings, but what it is this. Anderson County has 1,524 miles of road right now. That does not include state roads, which that number is 1,250. Now, the state takes care of the state roads. That's how that's handled. Anderson County received some assistance from the Anderson County Transportation Committee, which we're very grateful for, to take care of county roads. But they have to split that money between the city and the county. So we're very, very appreciative of all of that. But take a case in point, what they're discussing is this. It's never been $50. It's never been $45, $40, $35. One person mentioned $30 and they were ostracized and told to leave the room. So it would be $25, okay? You would have exemptions for people over 64. Well, you say, why not over 65? Well, because motor vehicle fees are collected on that, so it would be 64, and those people would be excluded. The other thing that council is talking about is people that are disabled, that they would be excluded also. There was other talk about other things, but those two seem to be the ones that people are coalescing around. And so that's where we are right now. There's not been one reading. There's been a lot of discussion. All the council members are talking about it out in public, getting various and sundry opinions. But you take Michelin Boulevard. Take Michelin Boulevard. It's about worn out and it's about dead. It's going to cost a minimum of $5 million to fix that road. That's $5 million. Tomorrow night, after tomorrow night, we will award a paving contract from using some money from last year's budget and some from this year of $2.2 million. And that will be the Anderson County paving section coming from county funds. So you can see that we're going to lose all of these roads. And we're not talking about paving. Council's not talking about it. And please understand, it hasn't been voted on. It has to have 3 readings, and council's still debating. And I'm just the help. I don't get a vote. But they can't find a huge resource. And the thing they like about the fee is that the fee has to go to roads only. Roads and bridges and drainage. And the other thing they like about it is Anderson County's not in charge of paving 85. We're not in charge of paving South Carolina 81, north or south. We're not in charge of paving South Carolina or US 29. But the road in front of your house in your subdivision is the road we're responsible for. And we receive calls constantly from people about, could you please fix the roads in my neighborhood? So this is a personal thing. This is at your house.
And that's, councilman I've talked to, and I think it's without exception, say the number one question they get is about paving, about roads.
It is. People expect the roads to be paved. And you say, well, some people say, well, you know, you could cut a lot of county services. We run a lean and tight ship in Anderson County. You can compare us to any place else in South Carolina, I don't care. But we have fewer employees, and I can assure you we have 7 strong council members, and they're looking for where they can cut all the time. But if you have millage, then the majority of that millage goes to schools. And there's nothing wrong with that. But the school board can't fix your road. But Anderson County Council can fix your road, and they would like to have, and hopefully the fee would raise around $4 million a year that could go each and every year to maintain Anderson County roads. And that's what's driving it.
Remind people how much we would need, though, just to maintain and take care of the roads we have every year.
We've had figures of $8 million, we've had figures of $7 million a year
per year
to catch up and maintain. And it's not like, well, we looked at a road and we said it was bad. We know the condition of the county roads. We have them ranked. We know which road is good. We know which road is not too good. We know which road is, please say a prayer every other day that we don't have a hard freeze or a massive rain out. It's a miracle we got through the big rainy session we did.
So without an additional source of revenue, how much money does the county have for roads per year needed in $8 million?
We've been putting in $1 million, $2 million, and that doesn't do it. That doesn't do it. And again, you can raise millage. Most of that's going to the schooling. God bless it, the schools need it. But this is purely to fix roads, Anderson County roads, which if you take 1,525 miles, you can leave downtown Anderson, South Carolina, and arrive in downtown Denver, Colorado, just to tell you how many miles of road we have.
So hasn't had a first reading yet.
Nope.
So if it went through 3 readings, like you said, it would generate around $4 million.
Correct.
And that would get us closer, but we'd still need some help on roads, even if we...
Well, and maybe with growth, that $4 million would grow. Hopefully so. Or maybe all of a sudden there will be an outbreak of public transportation and everybody takes Uber and all the cars will leave the road. But with the way Anderson County's growing, the way the upstate's growing, and everybody and their brother wanting to come here, and they'll pay for this fee too. That's one thing that council likes, is everybody driving is going to get a taste of this. So if you're using the roads, you're going to help maintain the roads.
And since it's not on tomorrow night's agenda, people just need to watch every other Tuesday to see when if and when it shows up. They'll know it'll be on the council.
Absolutely.
And it has to be on there 3 times and voted on 3
Absolutely. Times. And it can't be boom, 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 because as you well know, that we can have first reading and then we have to have public hearings. So, you know, this is not something that they're going to meet 3 days in a row and it's going to be done. That's against the law.
And so generally it would be over a period of 6 weeks, including...
About 6 weeks would be good to say.
If it ever even gets to the thing.
Yeah, but they want to have some more public meetings and talk to people. And that's what they want to do.
But as it is right now, we still face a real mountain in terms of taking care of the roads that we have in the county.
Yes, absolutely.